up, but it's about time I fucking did something. Yeah, fucking. Didn't curse. Got no proof I cursed. I'm gonna turn down my TV a little. Checking something somewhere else real quick. Okay, in about 2 hours, I have to log back on now until online. Anyway, let's get this party started. And yes, I have changed the Oracle's appearance. Quick message. Really need to trim my facial hair a little. Maybe someone's damn lake. Claire and I have actually cleared both paths on alternate characters back in October during the time of that internet. And trust me, it was rough. Deal. Hi, Al. The road to Ling Xing Su is long. We should prepare well. This fool could go wild again at any moment. Perhaps we should tie him up. I shouldn't do accents. Sounds kind of racist. I shouldn't. It'll help me prepare for a journey ahead, even if Tsurugi did his part. I left through the retreat to find horses. My head was throbbing with pain. I thought Yin Guang heading to Ling Xing Su meant giving up on the astral fisher. Suddenly I heard a voice behind me. Men in black. Into the outside. And just a certain distance, I noticed him approach. Tell him you're going to Ling Xing Shu to say, "Hold on, yeah, I will." He cares about who you are. I got my own thing to do. Never mind. You must take leave of your senses in an attempt to help an outsider. That thing is no longer human, and its mind is not its own. How do you plan on traveling company with a rabid beast? Of course you don't have an idea, Oracle. Jeez. Let's make a deal. I've missed and now temporarily suppressed the evil mind at the heart of this outsider. It is yours if you agree to meet me at a place of my choosing when you're finished with your task. Yeah, just that's what happened if it climbed. Can't expect an easy journey when accompanied by one who lacks all reason. Ain't that the truth? The outsider will either kill you or you will kill him. This doesn't work. It makes the journey far easier, so not a great deal. You've done what you have to do. Head west to Corona. Find a ruined castle, let you see lights there, and come along. Gasp. Understand that you are but one of many who seek it, make haste. These final words, the man simply vanished. Ooh, another archer thingy. You might as well look at the shop. Everything's fucking frickin' level 10, while I am only level 11. Actually, would be a good idea. You might as well do the 5 rings Zihan. A quick look at Twitter. Friend Supergirl is definitely having issues. Huh. Seems like your normal Yang Wang as I walk through town, so I'll have a merchant and being sailed by groups of masked ruffians. Don't you just hate when ruffians are masked? Well, time to get started. Back in Yangwang, seems life is being returned normal. The people finally start to recover from the tragedy. Starts course next. Who are you? What are you doing? The voices coming from an alleyway up ahead sounded like trouble. A man dressed like a merchant came running out moments later. Slight form of the gate made it clear he was not the source of the violence. Oh, thank goodness! Warrior, please save me! Don't you hate when people can't fight for themselves? First, I moved the car behind me, just as the masked man stepped out of the alley. I found a weapon pointed at me. Hand them over, you'll regret it! I forgot I had custom new weapon. Crud.
You're finished! You're finished! You're
Battle 2. Fight!
Gotta love those things. Apparently it's not showing what game I'm streaming on my live stream thing. What the heck? Man, merchant's garb. Oh, you'll be a great dad. Please let me make it up to you somehow. Man introduced him as Zehan and led me to a tea house by the waterway. Family's business connecting mercenaries to plants. We help find people, bodyguards, and the like. I could have used some commas there. Get to the chase, we're not exactly legitimate, so we operate up front to keep our more lucrative business out of sight. Just so you know, we're called 5 Rings, we run this thing, or at least we used to. See on the side as he sips his tea. Our landwork bounced only natural, right? Our syndicate is accustomed to dealing with it and pretty good at dishing it out too, but recently my father Wang has disappeared. Didn't we meet him the last time I streamed all those months ago? King Wang, a name I was familiar with. Huh. Yeah, that was Kong Wang. She probably gets looking at me, I'm not one for fighting, so I don't command the respect my father did. Since he was missing, my men have been deserting in droves. Seems like Zehan would not ever stop complaining, so I ended by asking him about the masked man. He's one of the Silver Tigers, that's Lin Pei's gang. They run the town a few days journey from here, and they've been real grudge against my father. They'll take any chance they can to cause trouble. I know that they've still got plenty of tricks in store for us, but I'm glad you were there to foil them today. Thanks again. You didn't smile at me. Certainly didn't act like a powerful crime family. I couldn't help but feel worried about him. Can't blame you. Got a connection between us, at least because of Kong Wang, decided to check up on him again if the opportunity presented itself.
Your soul surges in your body.
Sorry, open player menu. Wait. Oh, I forgot I freaking gained all kinds of weapons when I was playing my other characters. Do I have any other Z-Windows I forgot about? Nothing belonging to Nightmare. Yeah, I've collected a lot of weapons through my characters. Come on, need something sick for you. That's level 4. And a level 1 Calibur. Alright, for main quest, merchant... the intrepid merchant, Thomas the Sincere. The Ming Empire was known far and wide as a center of trade, once height of its wealth and power, even built a grand fleet sailed as far as Africa. Every empire is now a shadow of its former glory. Once bustling murmurs, now lays still and silent.
Get your hands off me! I haven't smuggled anything!
That is supposed to click the accents. I recognize that voice. That was Thomas the Merchant. Hey, the official. I'm gonna need some proof. If you give me a little something to show me you mean well, maybe I won't arrest you. Corrupt much?
Give you something. Ah, you want me to bribe you? I gotta quit doing that!
Keep your voice down, you idiot. Ugh, looks like you got fish. Guards found Thomas began to beat him with butts of their spears. I had to stop them. Don't you hate corrupt officials? I hate them. Only kicks are effective, defeat all opponents. What, who do you think I am, Sanji? Being Hava Libra of Souls, the special conditions to win sometimes. Oh, knock my freaking headband off.
You're mine!
Scatter! Pathetic!
Man, I missed that one chick from SoulCalibur VI. Her weapon is literally some kind of greaves that you use your kicking.
Fight! Take this!
Not over!
Whoa! Zerio! Welcome to the stream, buddy. Yeah, it's been a long time. And for some odd reason, Twitch will not show the game I am playing. But I am playing SoulCalibur VI. What? Probably have to refresh the page then. But anyway, buddy, yeah. After a while debating, I decided... Flip it! I am going to stream. Okay, official. Grr, you defy me, you defy the Ming Empire itself. Governor General, what's all this commotion over here? You're keeping up with my rants? Yeah, I regret a lot of them. Hey. I don't regret supporting Vic Mignogna though, because I do believe in innocent before proven guilty, and I just kicked myself because I said to leave Weeb Wars, anything to do with it, at the door in the first post. Oh. Yeah, it doesn't matter. He's lawyered up, going to court. Were you looking into it other than my rants? Because if you were, good job. Yeah. Then again, we'll know how much trouble after things in court settle. Dude, we all know it's double standard. Believe it or not, I've been blocked by a few of the voice actors. Notably, Jamie Marchi, who has been known to play Rhea Scrimmery from High School DxD. That's right, Rhea Scrimmery blocked me on Twitter. And all I did was freaking tell her that she wasn't acting very professional. I didn't say it, you're a bad person, Vic is innocent, you're the devil. I didn't say that, I just called her out for being unprofessional and she blocked me. And Monica, I think I got blocked by a block bot because I followed Nick Ricada. And my personal belief on that is it's that they don't want to accept what's going on. They want to deny it. They want to keep looking like they're all saints and stuff. That there's nothing wrong, nothing's going to happen to them. But they are wrong. Something is going to happen when it's in court. As soon as they all get their summons, man, that's when it will start. And once it's over, we'll know what the aftermath is. I'm just mad that all those little female dogs at that website, The Ugly Little Liars, is now attacking my friend Supergirl. I'm still technically subbed to them on YouTube, but I am not even going to try to get one of their free 30-day trial memberships anymore. And if I watch Ruby ever again, it's going to be through a pirate site. I don't blame you, dude. Hey, my reason is not over Vic in general, but it's over the voices of Agents Carolina and Washington being douches about this like Funimation VAs are. Dude, I was a fan of Rooster Teeth for years. Yet they believe the allegations against Vic without any evidence? Dude, as long as we're making accusations, Bernie Burns owes me a Three Musketeers bar. And this was from like 2011. Because I was watching one of their little Rooster Teeth animations after I just ate a Three Musketeer bar, and it turned out to be the one where Bernie talks about that time he accidentally swallowed some chew from a cup. I ended up vomiting out that Three Musketeer bar. So, well, we're all doing allegations. Bernie Burns owes me a Three Musketeers bar. Anyway, back to doing the actual stream. What's all the commotion over here? Your Excellency, what are you doing here? Excuse me, good sir, these officers here are just trying to get me to bribe them. Booey. Had to do that. You fools, my dear travelers, allow me to show you my deepest apologies for the trouble you've been caused. Oh, no need to apologize, this sort of thing happens all the time. Look, you saved me again, friend. It's a perfect opportunity to pay you back for your help that fateful day. Just as I promised, got something real special for you here, and you're bound to like it. Thus, Thomas produced... I will fix that. Go ahead and take it, it's yours. I actually could still use your help. Truth be told, I was looking to get into the tea business. Market's just taking a huge hit. I'd like to buy up as much as I can now, the price is still low. I'll give him my money. Wow, really cornered the market this much? I'm going to be swimming in profit. Thomas left in high spirits, laughing jovially, and being delight. Got nutmeg, cardamom, ginger, and turmeric, all high quality. Yes, I like to exit the current mode. That better? It's okay, I had to have everything muted back when I was doing those two videos. That one for Pirate Canvas and then my own version with the Oracle. It's on my previous WordPress post. I know you like to look at it mobile, so you probably have to find it on YouTube. The only thing I'm mad about freaking 2B is that she doesn't have a freaking soul clone. I've completed all of these, I'm just showing you. I've completed the main story, Mitsuri's, Taki's, Keelik, Maxi's, Hungwa's, Grol's, Aswell's, Ivy, Cervantes, Sungmina's, Astaroth's, Nightmares, Siegfried's, Sophia's, Boldo's, Yoshimitsu's, Raphael's, even Tyra, however you pronounce her name, Talam's little bit, which is basically right before SoulCalibur II, Zeslamel's, and Geralt's. But 2B does not have her own story. Even Geralt, who's a guest character himself, has a story in this game. I've completed it all. Actually, had to unlock some of it from doing Libra of Souls on other characters. Which I've done with Myth on the Pure Good and Hollow on Pure Evil. Don't ask, I just like to play as Hollow. Don't know why, but automatons, just amazing. Yeah, might as well explore the surrounding area. A bounty for scoundrels. Accept request to eliminate Blackguard who've been trouble in the area. Apparently the Brute had already defeated a number of mercenaries and bounty hunters. Let's have some gates for courage over time to beat them. Okay. Time to beat up a ruffian. That rapscallion!
Battle 1. Fight! Stand! Damn you!
Scatter!
Dang, maybe the Oracle Disney lost justice detector. Never mind.
Battle 2. Fight!
It's time! Be gone! Leave here! Combo! Cease!
And yeah, as you can tell, I changed the Oracle's outfit a little thanks to the DLC starting to come out. Personally, I think this current pack, which is clothing, took forever. Ooh, got a level 15 Flamberg. Okay, story, departure. Preparations complete, all was left to do was depart. Halran was silent, the medicine had put him to some sort of deep slumber. Oh, come on, man. Everybody's been telling me that, but I still want to play it. Let me guess, you bought it download, didn't you, so you can't refund it? I was about to say, if you bought the disc, send it to me. But jeez. Well, yeah, it's probably not originally meant for the P3 anyway. I mean, P4 anyway. I know. Dude, you're talking to the idiot who bought Fallout 76. Oh, you have it on the Xbox One. And you sold your P4? Dang, man. Hey, I am not switching consoles. I've already jumped ship many times already. I swore up and down when it comes to this generation, I'm sticking P4. Anyway, preparations complete. All that was left was to depart. Halran was silent. Medicine had gone in deep slumber. Read that. Hey, Oracle, did Hayu tell you the news? For Mitsurugi, chaos in the Ingang had been abated. I'll be staying young. A ship should leave for Japan eventually. Seems this is where Mitsurugi and I had part ways. You know, I actually like Mitsurugi in this game. He's just a standard musclehead. Hayo, I want to go with you, but with this injury, please help my brother. Well, man, kinda stinks that they didn't put Bounty Hunter on the Xbox One. Because it was because when it came out, it was for PS2 and Xbox. And GameCube, I know. I swear, after the Wii came out, Nintendo just freaking went downhill. Now the Switch is causing them to come back. Hayu saw us off and we left for Ling Shangsu. My sister has one. I wouldn't mind getting one of these days, just so I can continue to play Pokemon games. So long, Oracle, until we meet again. Safe journey and take care. Well, that Pokemon Sword and Shield's coming out, and they haven't announced if it's gonna be a 3DS port. I think it might end up being a Switch-only thing. And I've finally gotten Pokemon Sun, but I haven't gotten in the mood to play it yet. Yeah, I guess I'll need to go through Omega Ruby and try to catch a Mankey at least. One of these days I'm gonna have the original Pokédex 151 Pokemon complete. Yeah, my sister does want Let's Go Eevee though. Because Eevee's her favorite. Right, next one, interrogations. Just listening to Professor Aranto, but ran into a group of soldiers on the road. Given my situation, last thing I needed was any trouble. That's what I got. Oh, Stadium on the 64. The original Stadium was the first game I had on the system because I had one that came with it. Though I got my 64 in Christmas of 2000. Man, I freaking scrimped and saved to finally get one of the Pokemon games that had a Game Boy in years, because you could play it on Stadium. I got Pokemon Red. Hey, regard, you stop there. You're from Yang, right? Everything leaving Yang must submit to a thorough investigation. What you have there, show me at once. Right chance to protest soldier rip the cloth revealing Horan. What the? Master Horan? What'd you do to him? You'll pay for this. Seize him. My dang neck. Yeah, Stadium will always be my favorite
Battle
64 game.
Fight!
You're finished! Your fate is sealed!
Battle 2!
And not really. Well, unless you include Monster Hunter World as an MMO, which I went to. Well, I used to play Neverwinter.
Not over!
Both PC and PS4.
It's time!
Seriously, why did they give him a freaking Japanese style sword? I know it's the Asian looking one you had, but come on, Namco. The dude's supposed to be Chinese. You're a Japanese company. You should know the racism and stuff between the countries back in the 16th century. But going back, Zero, yeah, I used to play Neverwinter. Had it on both PC and PS4. Kinda stopped playing it on both, too. Well, when I started playing Neverwinter, it was around the time that Lock Horizon came out to the States. Got back into EQ2. EverQuest? I am surprised that franchise is still going. Everguard, damn you, you're too strong. To the concierge, I told my friend of Hayu's, explain what happened to Horan, and I was hoping to do. Oh, so he's not dead. It's all hard to believe, but you were right. He has a pulse. Dude, I was a teenager. I was not even a teenager yet when that came out. It was before I even moved to West Virginia and actually had true internet access. And I remember the best thing you could do on the internet when I was like 10. I'm 32, but when I was 10, not 10, but actually, no, it was when I was 12. The best thing you could do on the internet was frickin' Neopets. Back before it sucked. I haven't logged on in many years. Actually, that email address I haven't had in years. I'm just glad that I gave almost all my pets up for adoption. Turn type more shorts, I use a friend too. soldier went quiet for a while, and I slightly pulled away his sword. Yeah. Neopets. It used to be a website. No, dude, the puppy passed away months ago. Rest in peace, little Doge. Rest in peace. And that was long after the cat ran off, but yeah. Neopets, dude. N-E-O pets. Used to be the shit back in the day, then it got too popular, and I was like, no, I'm out of here. I'm not even sure if that site's still around. There we go. Okay, I believe you. You can go. Master Harm's fate is in your hands. Chang. Here's some rumors of a dojo. Oh, this is a fight. This fight's on Nina, I think. Merchant, hey you. You're the one I was going to tell the official here, aren't you? That was quite a performance. I can't speak tonight. The new person may appear to be a pillar from Korea. He described himself as an avid spectator of martial arts, traveling the land in search of famous training halls as he sold his wares along the way. I'm not really a fighting type myself, but you see, which is why I have so much respect for those with power. And now this dude feels. I may not be on the judge, but you seem much stronger than the masters of the famous dojang in my hometown. For anyone who doesn't know, a dojang is the Korean equivalent of a dojo. Actually, it might be interesting. Why don't you get a few rounds with them? The merchant told me about the Songs, a family located just beyond the gates of Jerusalem, his hometown in Korea. The current master of dojang is Han Mi-young, hailed by those who knew him as a god among martial artists. His family earned the trust of the king and were known as the greatest martial artists in the country. Who's not soul in town doesn't know that family. They're the best of the best. It won't be easy to beat them, but you're clearly no pushover either, so it should be a good fight. If you're up to it, head over to the Sung Dojang. The merchant chuckled and bid farewell and went his way. Well, time for me to take a quick trip to Korea. Sung Dojang. The merchant's words of mine, I visited the Sung Dojang. Unfortunately, the famous warrior I hoped to meet was absent, so I found myself sparring with some of his pupils. Man, I remember back in Soul Blade, this was the Dojang is actually one of the stages you could play in. For Soul Edge for those outside of the States. Time to start the match. Ah, one of my favorite light novels updated. I'll read it later. Arriving at Jerusalem, I made my way to the Dojang merchant mentioned the Sung Dojang. Greeted by a pupil told my reason for my visit. Fortunately, my master is currently away. He may be back this evening, but he will be leaving on another journey early in the morning. I'm afraid I cannot let a stranger to Dojang without my master's permission. Perhaps you come back 10 days from now? The other things to do, so I can't afford to stay in town long enough for his master returns. Detecting my disappointment, people look sympathetic. can't let you into the gym, but many of your pupils are training outside. Since you've come all this way, you're more than welcome to join them. Viewing this as a prime opportunity to learn more about the song style, I thanked the man and made my way over to where the pupils were training. Anyway, how have you been, man? What you been up to? Other than the whole Funimation Rooster Teeth thingy. Any games that you actually like that came out? Iron hits do more damage to both you and your opponent.
You're finished!
Too good!
Oh, yes, ring out. And then... Oh. Well, once your foot got better, right? Oh man, that was actually lucky for me. I almost died. Whew. It's been a while, we don't remember the death counter. Yay! After completing my sparring matches in the Song Dojang pupils, with them, stopped towards the end. Very funny is we are not starting at 200 deaths. I didn't even have 50 at the end of the first stream, dude. I didn't even have that many. Elder doesn't win. You there, wait a minute. I didn't realize there's someone nearby, caught unawares. I took a defensive stance. There's no need to be alarmed. I am Son Han Myung, master of the Song Dojang. I swear, man, Korean names are hard to pronounce. It seems he had seen my sparring matches with pupils on his way back to the Dojang. You're quite an impressive fighter. Only my most advanced pupils were able to provide you with a challenge. I am right to assume you are a traveler? I'm gonna quote Rurouni Kenshin real quick. The show and the protagonist Kenshin Himura. Just a traveler that I am. I told Han Myung, the merchant, my reason for paying a visit to Dojang. I apologize for not being able to spar with you myself. Should you ever come to the area again, please pay a visit to the Dojang. Also, having seen how capable you are, I have something to ask of you. Han Myung asked me to inform him if I ever saw or heard anything about his only daughter who had run away from home. Dang it, Song Mina! Her name was Song Mina. I liked it better when there wasn't a dash. I kept saying Mina. Yeah, I still have to say Mina anyway. And she was proficient in fighting techniques passed down for generations in the Song family. He wouldn't say her skills surpassed his own. She ran away from the home not long ago, left the saying she's heading west in search of the Sword of Salvation. Anyone with a brain knows that the sword she's after is the opposite of salvation. Try to stop her, but she is a stubborn one. When she sets her mind on something, there's no convincing her otherwise. Don't know where she gets that foolishness from. Well, if it ain't from you, it's probably her mother. He spoke harshly of his daughter, but the expression of his face showed concern as he was for her well-being. I'll be able to rest easy until she's back here so I can teach her a proper lesson. I realize it's unfair for me to ask someone I just met, but please find my daughter. Well, Han Myung makes the perfect stereotypical NPC. Someone you just met, you ask them for a favor. But you never answered. Have you actually been playing any new games? Anything you like that you recommend? Yeah, I think I'll do the Japan stuff real quick. Woo, I finally went to Japan! Well, that I'd have to somewhat agree with you. Problem is, like, most of my friends that play that game don't even play it anymore. And the inaccuracy of the map really set me off. I came from the biggest coal mining county there is in West Virginia, Boone County, and that's nothing of Boone's in there. They do have part of Campbell County in there, but no evidence of Marshall University, which actually came out before West Virginia U did. I think I have to relook. Yeah, man, I'm like, last time I looked I was in the level 20s. I know I got the excavator power armor, which so far is my favorite. I love the design, I love the fact you didn't have to alter it for even more carry weight than normal. I don't go anywhere in that game without that armor on. I just hate that you have to keep getting black titanium. And that you can no longer scrap power armor frames because those were my bread and butter. Now I just take them for parts, fusion cores. If I have an extra fusion core without much energy, I'll leave it sitting outside the vault for a noob to have. Anyway, it's time for fighting tournament. The Simazo fighting tournament round 1. Simazo, a clan south of Kyosho, famous for the martial arts prowess, holding a tournament. Hey man, we all have our preferences. You don't like power armor? I prefer to wear it. For me, power armor is my friend. So I gather around a town bulletin board. As the commotion was, told the Simazo clan, rulers of Satsuma Province were looking for warriors who could display their prowess in a private tournament. Well, one of these days I might look into EverQuest 2, no guarantees. Actually, lately I've been playing Naruto Online, which is a browser game. My friends talked me into it. I was playing Dead by Daylight for the longest time, but even I get tired of it after a while. And that's about the only free game with PS Plus that I'd even wanted to pay any money towards. I hate to say I don't blame you. Heck, even DOA 6 doesn't look good to me. I didn't pre-order it, friends did. People are complaining because they started covering up the girls more. The SJW crowd complaining because it's still too sexual. I'm sorry, but the SJW crowd needs to realize Japan doesn't care what they think. Political correctness, misogyny, all that stuff, they need to realize Japan doesn't care. I got pissed off about how they were reacting towards Shield Hero. To be honest, I only have minor interest in that because it's a Kojima game. Ever since the Metal Gear Solid 5 debacle of replacing Hater with Keith Sutherland. Hey. Well, what they get is Japan will not bow down to their standards. I mean, over there, different system. They're more conservative. And both Shield Hero and Goblin Slayer take place in alternate worlds. Worlds where rape and all that stuff isn't uncommon. Which, as terrible as it sounds, and it is, it's really terrible, there's nothing you can do about it. Oh yeah, there was that part too. I'm sorry, but most of the SJW culture these days makes me lose faith in humanity. I used to be in the social justice crowd. Heck, there's one time where my sister called me a feminist. Well, you're allowed to hate Shield Hero, dude. I am not gonna freaking say anything bad towards you for not liking it. We all have our tastes. I haven't watched the anime yet. I haven't watched anime in a long time. When it comes to Tate no Yosha, aka Shield Hero, I've only ever read the light novel and I've read some of the manga to it. Actually, I didn't even read the light novel, I read the web novel. Because the manga is supposed to be more based on the light novel. I think J-Novel Club has rights to the light novel, so I'm never gonna read it. Freaking hate those guys. I understand they're a legit business and all, they have licensing permissions and all that. But half the time, I'm lucky if they don't send cease and desists out. Oh, tell me about it, man. I actually wanted Goblin Slayer and Shield Hero to become anime a long time ago. Yeah, these issues have. Anyway, back to the game. Townsperson, you look pretty tough. Anyone's welcome to join. Go give it a shot. It won't cost you anything. Wanting to test myself, I signed up. Was immediately signed up my first match. Made my way to the side arena. But yeah, these issues did start like 2 years ago. Which is still well after I left Tumblr. And how did my mic pick up a particular mustache? Alright. So strong that knocked his top off.
Battle 2. Fight.
It's time. Be gone. Leave here. Crumble.
Never missed the Oracle.
Your soul surges in your body.
Alright, level up. Got tournament round 2. Yeah. I remember back in the day, no one cared about these issues. They would just tell you not to read this crap because it's another culture. Alright, chick warrior. After my first bout, another opponent was sent to face me. This person, whoa, you really won. Oh, way to go. Alright, I'm cheering for you from here on. Turning away, my soul fin comes from my opponent. I assume the ready stance. You wanna know something funny is I haven't even read the novel Goblin Slayer, only manga. So now once I get started, I won't be able to stop. Heck, I only read the manga for that time I reincarnated into a slime. I love novels, but I already got too many on my back burner.
Battle 1. Fight!
You're finished! Perish! Observe!
I don't blame you.
Battle 2. Fight!
Again! Strike through! It's time! Leap here! It's time! Be gone! Leap here! Crumble! Cease!
You see that? I don't fit anyone on purpose in this game. You know, I was actually thinking about when I reboot LSPL, you know, like she's my little sister from my past life. Thinking about making an Amazon exclusive for $1 after I'm done rewriting it. Round 3. Big guy. Sparks flew, darting blades clash in the Simazu Clans tournament. It's time for round 3. I made it through the second match. Third opponent was called to fight me. The number of spectators was growing. First one's up against us. I had skill to make it this far. I'd have to stay focused and aware. We butt to each other and ready our weapons. And apparently we got a third person in the stream. Sweet.
Battle 1. Fight! Die! Try again! Damn you!
This guy's gonna be tough. Just wanted to pull off one guard impact.
It's time!
Die! Try again! Try again! Battle 2. Fight!
Scatter!
Wait, iTunes killed your iPod? You know all your podcasts are on your iTunes history, right? Meaning anything you've downloaded, you can still download through iTunes on your computer, which you can put on any... which you can just go to the location they were downloaded it to on your computer files and copy them to any MP3 player. You're kidding me. Anytime I log into iTunes... What, really? They're gone? They're not even in your computer storage, or did you download them directly to your iPod? Oh, darn. Semi-finals time. But dang, man, I feel bad for you. Well, I always did my iTunes stuff through my computer. That way, I'd still have copies on my computer of it. The warrior's eyes were sharp as their blades at Shimizu An's tournament. Darn. Well, man, you got my condolences. Not much, but you have those. I found my way into the semifinals. Spectators thronged the arena, cheering for their favorite fighters. I've been rooting for Oracle from the start. Heck, I'm the one who told her to join the tournament. Oh, don't you just hate when people are like that, even though they're honest about it? See that I attract no small number of admirers with their shouts for me on. I readied myself.
Battle 1. Fight!
Let's go! Destroy! Won't lose!
Two sword style means nothing against someone who wields a massive blade. Lady, come on. Yes, I'm sure this is the lady. I could be wrong.
Won't lose!
Battle 2. Fight!
I was right.
Time! Predictable! Wide open! You're finished! Judo! Wide open! Absurd! You're finished! Won't lose! Watch this! It's time! Be gone!
Huh.
Leave here!
Had mine activated at the right time.
Crumble! Cease!
Time for the finale. Final bout. And it's a very scary looking Bashonen. It was do or die at Shimizu. I was saying it right earlier. Shimizu Clan's tournament. The stage was set for the finale. Shimizu. Yes, Shimizu. This important looking samurai, Shimizu clan retainers on a row of stools, waiting for the match to begin. Time for the final fight of the tournament. Had come this far, took on the fighting stance, determined to win. permanent soul charge.
Submit. Time to win.
Perish.
Pitiful. Feel despair.
What's with all these phone notifications?
Too slow.
Scatter.
Too slow.
Whoa, I actually lost that battle.
Battle 2.
My
Fight.
phone was rude.
It's time.
You dare duck my critical?
This is your end.
Taste power.
Ah, man, I fell right for it.
Eternal sleep. Weak. This is it. See. Too slow.
Come on! Well, first death of this dream.
Here to rest.
Ah, rematch. I am going to win this time.
Battle 1. Fight. Forfeit.
Not death 201. I didn't have 200 deaths last time.
It's time. Be gone. Leave here. Crumble. Cease. You're finished.
And somebody I don't know on Facebook just said that friend request.
Fight. Too slow.
Wait, that name is... Oh, I think I might know them after all. Ah! We're getting distractions.
Final battle. Fight. This is it.
Smack you in the face with my blade. You like that? How about that? You like this? How's this? And that.
Too slow. Too slow.
It's time. Be gone. Leave here. Crumble. Face me.
You like this, huh?
Not yet.
That's right, you don't like it when people manage to hit you with low attack. You shouldn't be doing it. But yeah, that person on Facebook thinks this dude I know works at the plasma center I donate at. I always call him my bud, because we are kind of buds, even though we don't hang out. Dude has a good eye at fighters, Jets pulled his fight, and crowd roared, I was the victor. Simmer sitting near the center of the group, stood up and walked over to me. This was a marvelous display of skill. The Lord wishes to hire you if you're not bound by another. What say you? I declined, saying that was a personal mission. The old samurai side handed me heavy sack coins as a reward. Hey, I wouldn't serve under anyone either. With someone like you with us, Allah, send word if you change your heart. The gates of Shimza clan remain open to you. Hey, I don't think serving any feudal lord would be Oracle's alley. Actually, I wonder what that is. I'm not gonna go to it, but... And then search the strength, okay. Story time! Quite a high leaves 6 shoes nearby, however, neither it or any of its monks were there to be... Excuse me. Without warning, pain in my head grew almost unbearable. Serious old man, are you okay? Wait, I know who that is! Don't call yourself a mysterious old man, Edge Master. There's an old white-haired man. This is not good. Stay still. I'm not sure if I have that right. Does that feel a little better? The old man was able to ease my pain. Don't know how. I thanked him profusely. Then glanced, he was no ordinary old man. He had piercing blue eyes, appeared peak physical condition. From his bearing, he was a powerful warrior. I recall what Hayo said about the legendary martial arts master taught Lin Su. Apparently, the master only left his meditations to pass on his knowledge. Same thing for me, fit Hayo's description, he had to be the one I sought. I basically told him everything what Hayo had told me, and how Howran had become malfested, and about the medicine I received from the man in black. I see. He listened to my story, his expression grew serious. Follow me. Yeah, looks like I have a fight on my hands. Burden of Fate. Against a level 18 opponent, really, game? Time for death 202 according to Zerio's calculations. Man led me to a beautiful temple deep in the mountains, surrounded by clear, bubbling streams. Not a person was in sight. We entered comfortably to our stone room. The man took his ease. This anything you'd like to ask me? Asking about the condition of Howran, of course. Oh, death from the void really is. Oh boy. It appears that the evil has not consumed him completely yet. Maybe it will help you restore him, however, you must cast out the darkness that has afflicted him. Only his heart is strong enough to be saved. It's about the medicine I gave Howran. Appears to be an ancient medicine from Western Europe. It could only be made with knowledge long thought lost. Now, spoiler alert about the man in black, aka Droll. He works in an organization that's descended from King Arthur's Knights around. Likely only those who inherited a long history, great purpose, skill, and knowledge to craft it. Okay, time not to ask anything. Your special, great power sleeps within you. You've been swept up in a grand destiny, and where it will take you is uncertain. This young man here has a similar fate. I'd like you to spar with him. Confused as I was, I saw no reason to refuse his request. He agreed to help save Howran. I happily accepted. Keelik, your new partner waits. Keelik, who's this? Fight, and perhaps the answer will become clear. As you wish, Master.
Battle 1. Fight!
Thank you for indulging me with this battle. Fight with all your might!
The only reason I keep using
Battle 2.
that is to like hitting people in the head with sword.
There! See! I'm ready! adversity.
Oh. They don't believe in the destiny of the void, dude.
You're finished!
Stay down.
That's about the only way to deal with a sidestepping opponent is to grab them.
This is what a true fight is all about.
It's time! Be gone! Leave here! Crumble! Cease!
Woot! I won! Oh man, so have you learned anything? Or did you learn something? Yeah, I saw some equilibrium barely maintained between self and darkness. I see, then time has almost come. Now about time for Keelik to start his journey. Master? Do not concern yourself. Well, off with you, you have yet to finish your daily training. Ain't he a strict master? Yes, master. Keelik bowed and left. The sun had set, but it appeared he still had training to do. Story time! Clumsy faced. Returning to the temple, I asked the old man if I had been of help. When the time comes, all will be clear. I hate mystics. Haran showed no sign of walking. I had no choice to leave him with the old man, though I wasn't sure if he could help. He seems to have devoted martial arts. His body is strong, and I expect he will wake up in good time. I remembered that Haran said he'd train in order to gain control of himself. Those faced with evil must face themselves. That is too accurate. Haran knew that he had darkness in his heart. Could he live with his sins? Now that is the question. Only ones with that answer were Haran. There'd be no doubt a difficult question to face. You too will have the answer sooner or later. Startled, I looked at the old man. He stared at me intensely. His eyes filled with wisdom and sadness, as though there was nothing he didn't know. Before I knew it, I was telling him about everything that happened to me. He listened calmly and patiently. I see, so your another wishes to seize their own destiny. My head began to throb, reminding me I needed to go find an astral fisher. Explained to him I had to go to Crorina. I think that's how you pronounce it, Crorina, and thank the old man for his help with Howard. He nodded. Keelik approached me as I was preparing to leave. Hello, Oracle. Master told me to help you prepare for treacherous mountain roads ahead. I think those are treacherous. He's never been to West Virginia. Tanner's no way either. We hadn't known each other long without connection to Keelik. Feeling our paths will cross again. When we do, I hope we can have a rematch. Keelik saw me off. I began my journey to Crorina. Or Croina. Come on, I can't pronounce it. Ooh, I got Queen Tea, high quality. Wrestling? I think I remember this fight. You fight against some kind of oaf who collects weapons for his master. Kurt happened to cross Akai with weapons. The gigantic man at his home, however, approached and lo, the share demanded something from me. On the way to Karina, came across a wagon packed full of weapons. Likely an arms merchant, I mused over where the cart was heading. Suddenly the cart shuddered to a stop. The cart shook as a huge man stepped down. He was as big as a boulder. You hold strong weapon. I am wrestling. Strong weapon for strong person only. You look weak, boss should have weapon. Yeah, too bad no one could just shoot this guy. Wrestling came at me, swinging his giant axe. It's clear there's no reasoning with him, so I hurriedly drew my weapon. Just a freaking
Battle 1. Fight!
Smacked his helmet straight off.
Battle 2. Fight!
You're finished! Scatter! It's time!
I didn't like that time.
Freeze here! Crumble! Cease!
Ha! I love doing that trick. Fight ended with Wrestlin's gigantic body struck the cart, causing an avalanche of weapons to fall on top of him and pinned him to the ground. Cannot move. So the weapons look like they come in handy in my journey. Steal one or warn him not to try the same thing again? What do you think What do you think the Oracle would do? 'Cause don't forget, there's sometimes when she will contradict doing the right thing. Steal or not to steal? That is the question. Alright, I'll do the good thing and warn him. You're strong, but boss stronger. Strength, all that matters. Who cares what weak little you want? I should've just took a weapon! Keep your weapon for now, but I know your spell. Next time, I take weapon. Story time. A message. Corina was near, likely right before sundown. Two people appeared seemingly out of thin air. They're dressed all black like the man in Yanguai. Tan Man. Hey there, Ease, now we have a message for you. Sir Grow was waiting for you in Corina. I can't pronounce it properly. Grow, was that the man in black's name? Woman with intense gaze. Dion, we're still not sure why is to trust her. Fret not, Natalie. Remember that Aswell is no doubt nearby. Which means we're needed back at base. Exactly. It'd be difficult for us to start role in this. Best thing we can do right now is stand aside. Huh. You there. Head to the Astral Fisher. A message is delivered, so we take our leave. With that, they both simply vanished. Something was happening, that was for sure, and it sounded like it was time was of the essence. Thinking back to Astral Fisher and Yang Wang had disappeared quite suddenly. as well. Well, at least it's a lower level enemy this time. The astral fissure floated in the air above the weathered ruins, cast an ominous light, distorted ever so slightly by the scorching heat of the desert. As I thrust both my arms in the astral fissure, a stream of power surged through me. Bro, well, that is a sight to behold. Sorry, I just got the Metal Gear Solid ding thing whenever an enemy spots you right now, because that's all it was. 3 dots, then ding! And my battery's low, I gotta change controllers real quick. My internet browser because... Yeah, sorry about that. I had to refresh my internet browser because it encountered an error. Oh, it really is saying I'm streaming SoulCalibur VI. Anyway, that bling! When an enemy gets alerted, that's what I just think about every time the exclamation mark appears. And it's no other words. Man Black Grow appeared seemingly out of nowhere. Answer me, why do you seek power of the astral fissure? Tell him the reason. I quickly described what happened to me and told him I'd die without the power of the astral fissures. Much of your story rings false, but some of what you said does match your information. I shall give you benefit of the doubt. Thanks, and sorry about that. I didn't expect to sneeze. Next time we meet, I'll have answers from you, but I have more pressing matters to tend to now. As well, you know that up here soon, when you say it's true, he's your enemy too. Girl fell silent. Who is this Aswell? The qualifiers have mentioned that name, too. I waited with Grawl, feeling unease within my chest. Unusual man, blessed be the astral fissures, actually disappeared! Trust me, if you played against Aswell, you know his personality sounds like that. Bing! Aswell! Did I almost try to pull a David Hayter Solid Snake there? Aswell! Colonel! And it's not nothing like David Hayter. Why have visited my darling Groll? How on earth have you been? I can retrieve the spirit sword fragment from your filthy hands and make you pay for your crimes of your life. Great-grandma fish! I don't even know what that's from. Chocolate, I remember chocolate. Oh, SpongeBob! I never really cared to watch SpongeBob. That's why I didn't know. Expecting nothing less the Evol organization's top dog. Such mindless loyalty. You simply wouldn't be you without it. Oh, you've been making friends, Grawl. Though memory is second to none, I feel you've probably seen this character while still with the organization. Well, color me befuddled. You're an odd one, aren't you? Why on earth would you be here if you aren't with the organization? No, don't tell me. Let me guess for myself. Yes, I see. Look at my expression manner went from mockingly ostentatious to contemplative to sharp and serious. You must be the one who took care of the astral fissure that was here, correct? Ha 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 ha! Oh, happy days! I think I need someone like you. I got to see my little grow too. Wunderbar! Yeah, I think that's well German. Well, hello there. You're involved in everything happened in India, correct? Fascinating. You exude the same aura as an astral fissure. Blink! Oh, I see. How intriguing. Such an interesting specimen. It's clear to why my darling Grohl here is smitten with you. What appears stage is set for you and I to put on a wonderful performance. Ah, a fight over astral fissure, such a dramatic setting. I can barely contain my excitement. So I cannot wait to meet you again. Adieu! You will not escape! Grrr. Grohl moved as well, but strange minions appeared in his path. Just a little gift from me to you, my darling Grohl. Doesn't it bring back memories of your little friend Curtis? You bastard! Ah, these incidental creatures merely failed experiments. They pose quite the threat in a group, don't they? Oh, how scary. But please save your glares for someone who cares! You think I feel no pain? I feel for them. I do, but they were necessarily stepped the path to humanity's salvation. Ah, such tragedy. I can hardly bear it. Anyhow, while I do enjoy our conversations, every moment I must endure with these wretches' company pains me to no end. On Oswald's command, the malfested soldiers attacked. Whoa! Is that even how it is? I've got my third creep attack power to hit them all. I'm not gonna let you change the crazy that easily. No, I did not trip her intentionally. Alright, a ring out, a low ring out. Oh man. I just love ring out.
Your soul surges in your body.
Leveled up to 15. The Evolve organization. By the time we dispatched malfested soldiers, Aswell was nowhere in sight. I believe we're done here. Grohl was a formidable warrior, likely he could have handled all his enemies alone. Ask him about Dion and Natalie. They're dedicated members of the organization and my subordinates. Everything had happened, Grohl seemed a little bit more open to questions. I asked him to tell me more about his group. The whole organization's purpose is to free those who've lost their humanity. Outsiders. Sound kind of biased and evil to you? I am still unsure whether or not you are one of them. You absorbed astral fissures, so you normally I'd hesitate to dispose of you. But let's make a deal. Judging by your movements up to this point, you do not know where the astral fissures will appear, correct? We can provide you with that information. In return, you must work with us to take care of the fissures. Now that your answer here will help me decide whether or not you're an outsider who must be destroyed. I would say, I believe it is an attractive offer. I am sorry, but doesn't that feel like he's trying to strong-arm the character into frickin' doing what he says? Like, threaten, like, you do this for me, and I will not break your legs. That's what it just sounds like to me. Grasp spot on me, told me an astral fissure would appear in Floran. Crorana. This information would be currently useful for me. At the moment, I have no way of knowing where to head next. For some consideration, I took roll up on his offer. Man. I can't wait to get out of that place just so I don't have to mention his name. Your power will help us achieve our goal. However, if I detect any sign of treachery, I will cut you down where you stand. First, we must depart this desert. Once that has been accomplished, I'll tell you where to find the next astral fissure. Message for the agent in black, eye full of rage. Yeah, I'm gonna do the side quest first. Desert stretched towards rise in all directions when Girl suddenly stopped, stared distance, his gaze focused and intent. Level 22, don't mind if I do. Continued along the desert road for what felt like ages. The longer I rested in the unchanging scene around me, I trudged forward with my eyes on the path ahead of me. Grow suddenly stopped and stared at the standing in front of us. I strained to see what was holding his attention, and I could see nothing. There are 8 outsiders who spanned the dune up ahead. There are 3 in the shadow of that rock up to the right. Guess somehow he knew that. He turned around and faced me, his left eye seemed to glow red for a moment. I'll take care of those in front, you handle the rest. Let's go. Well, I'm too late to do that Naruto online of those.
Think again. Think again. Scatter.
Please restore my life for the next one. Not enough.
You're finished.
Oh, come on!
The soul of a warrior now lays here to rest.
Is this Death 202? Far from it, because the void don't count is... Not 202! Void does not count. If I had Jack Wayne here, or else we'd ask him. I got ya. That's right. Anger me, huh? Well, you ain't getting away with that. Oh, there's a third one. Gravity!
The soul of a warrior now lays here.
Freaking gravity! Don't you dare say 203. I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get it. It's not 204. It's not Death 204. I am gonna get this. I am gonna get it. I am going to get it. There's no such thing as 204. You knocked the Oracle's top off.
The soul of a warrior now lays here to rest.
I've not died 205 times. I've not died 205 times. These guys, I'm gonna wish I killed 205 times. Ha! Ring out.
It's time.
Really? Oh, come on!
The soul of a warrior now
This game
lays
is
here
trolling
to
me.
rest.
Even by your 206 death logic, it's just trolling me. More than you are. Get it. Get it. Never expect a random guard impact out of nowhere. See that? I kicked his ass. He almost killed me, but I killed him, so therefore I kicked his ass. Not a close match. Or similar to Malphus be fighting. Oh, come on! Why did they have to mention that dang name again? That's more trolling than that fight was. foreign. That's what most likely sent them to slow us down. And so against the girl as he looked down Malfesti defeated. His normally static, emotionless face was flushed with a tinge of anger. Perhaps it was something to do with that Malfested like aura I gave off earlier. Ask how I know about the outsiders. There's no need for you to know that. Imagine you aren't satisfied with that answer. Girl pointed out his lens wearing it over his eye. Just think of a feature of this lens. Really? I guess they could say magic lenses since there's nothing high-tech in the late 16th century. That's the strange feeling I got in battle. Just imagining things. However, Girl paused for a moment and averted his gaze muttered softly. When Aswell has evolved, I have a tendency to become emotional. I will admit that. Say nothing. If we stay here much longer, we'll have to play right in Aswell's hands. We should hurry.
Your soul surges in your body.
I need to freaking check if I have a level 15 sword. Yeah, I do. But man, his special effect sucks. The Ascended Warrior. The girl's orders made her way to the desert where once again 2 qualifiers appeared. This time, however, Valtro had changed considerably. The wind does not bode us well. Pick up the pace. Hey, your breathing is ragged. Can you continue? Tell him you're fine, or be honest, say you're struggling. I'll be honest, even when the Oracle's struggling, she wouldn't tell anybody about it. Lies, gonna fool me. You've been dragging your legs for some time. These are approaching. It's okay to act strong, but in battle you must be strong. Ready yourself. Daniel. It's been a long time, girl. You still haven't washed your hands of that pathetic little group of yours? What a fool. You should don't know beauty when you see it. Hate narcissist. If you insist on opposing Lord Aswell, I will have to strip your flesh from your bones here and now. Wow. A crazy narcissist. Try it. The ones who cannot escape death here are traitors like Aswell and you. Always barking, aren't you? Come, Voltro, show some results of the experiments.
Shut your mouth. Don't give me orders. I'm going to power Lord Aswell gave me to crush you.
A tongue roll. Crush. Come on, I was winning.
Ah, you cannot hurt me.
Waltero is a large man with the strange stamina he showed now was unnatural. You know the power of the Ascended Warrior, the fruit of Aswell research. Lord Aswell told me about his experiments on you, Grawl. He said you were a great help to him. Lord Aswell spoke highly of you. You were the first subject infected with manifestation to be able to retain their sense of self, after all. I see. Now, Voltro, unleash your full power. Repay your debt to Lord Aswell. I love these too, Grawl. I'm thrilled prospect observing how older experiments measure up against our latest masterpiece. Ah, this mission truly is a thing of beauty.
Lord Aswell chose me. I've surpassed the human race. When I finally passed the test, he smiled. He gave me his love. I'll crush you with the power Lord Aswell gave me. I'll throw charges at unbelievable speed, instinctively close my eyes brace for impact. Huh? There's a dull thud, Voltro cried, confusing dismay. When I see Girl blocking Voltro with only his left arm. Surpassed the human race, is that what Oswald said? Girl's voice was dripping with murderous intent. The hairs on the back of my neck stood up. Girl's left eye was glowing, malicious blood red. Light. Very well. You wish to know perhaps the human race? To know this, outsider. Grah! In a flash, Voltro fell to the ground, spurting blood. Deliver this message to Aswell for me. Perform whatever experiments, create whatever soldiers you like. It doesn't matter. All who stand in my way will die.
No, this isn't beautiful at all.
Daniel and his allies fled to swirling winds, rolling sandstorm. Once they completely disappeared, Girl relaxed. Deadly Ori gave up a bait. Yeah, didn't level up, who cares? We got conjugated blood garnet. And regular story time again. On the road again. Sandstorm's worse than we imagined. We took cover in ruins half buried in the sand. I couldn't get what happened out of my mind. I found myself staring at Rawl's left arm. If you have something to say, then say it. Ask about the power in his left arm. This is the power of an outsider. I became infected on a mission when I was injured in a fierce battle against one of them. As well treated the wound, likely partly to blame if he come on me. But know this, I will use every tool at my disposal to carry out my duties, be it this power or you.
Hey, I ain't a tool.
Ask about Curtis. He was a friend. I killed him. There's nothing else to say. Ask about Aswell. Experiments were always too risky, too dangerous, even back when he was one of us. There's betrayal. He formed a qualifiers. They're a group of fanatics who worship the very ground he walks on. Aswell selects human guinea pigs for his mad experiments from their numbers. Don't ask anything. Very well. He waited for Sandstorm's silence, though grew more impatient with every wasted moment. Rawl sat motionless, his face betraying no emotion. It's nothing compared to the blizzards of my homeland. Even the person Rawl had a place he called home. The thought made him seem somehow less threatening and more human. So what happened to the outsider you picked up in Yangwang? Tell him that you saved Howard. I see. I can barely believe you're serious about carrying about outsiders to some mountain temple, but I suppose I perceive foolishness allows you to save his life. Seems Sandstorm finally died down. Well, let's go to the city not far from here. We'll speak about the astral fissure there. Oh, Chapter 3 taking place in 1885. Mingering Fates. Kashgar. Kashgar. Hey, I can actually pronounce this one. Kashgar. After an arduous journey across the harsh desert, I found myself in the oasis city of Kashgar. I've arranged to meet my subordinates here. Forgive my tardiness, sir. And what have they decided? Sir, 12 has spoken. Although it is unclear whether or not subject is an outsider, the majority voted to allow her to accompany us on our mission. But treating this as a special case. Understood. Sir, I do have one more thing to report. You found Aswell, or you located another astral fissure? Neither. 12 wish for you to investigate a facility in Kashgar suburbs and destroy it if possible. I have the orders here! So Aswell was here. Dion, Natalie, head to the facility and carry out the mission. Sir. Understood. Dion and Natalie walked off. I asked Rawl what her next move was. He seemed to face me. Kitchen Astral Fissure remains unknown, but be ready to leave whenever necessary. preparations are complete. Meet me here. Yeah, might as well look at the shop on here. Oh, come on, I have to... Well, let's see at least... House Explorer. Destroying Misfits. Fading Light. Okay. Oh, the blacksmith. You're gonna meet one of my favorite characters if you're still awake, trust me. I walked around the market enjoying its hustle and bustle. I saw a woman trying to attract attention customers. She told me she was a blacksmith and she had a favor to ask. Wandering through the city, I heard a cheerful voice shouting in the crowds. I noticed an energetic young woman standing in front of a shop. Gather round, behold bolt of the blacksmith's most wonderful blade, forged by a legendary blacksmith that boasts untold sharpness. Despite her best efforts, pass her by. Just did that, pass her by. That is a mean joke. Nothing today either. The girl caught sight of me. Hey you, it's a fine weapon you got there. You look capable in yourself too. I need you to do something for me. Here's a payment up front. She tossed a bag of coin, drew her sword, herself pointed at me. Time for demonstration. Don't worry, I'll go easy on you. Yeah, who said I wanted her to go easy on me? Balta's kind of like a waifu to me.
Sorry if you get hurt. Am I losing now? Leave here. Humble.
Still awake is? Thanks, that will get our attention. Everyone used to witness sword in action. Why not buy it? I'll even throw in something else to sweeten the pot. Demonstration seemed to have been our success. Ah, you are awake, good. And people crowded around here. Some seem very interested in our merchandise, too. Well, I'm interested in different merchandise. Oh. Well, dude, stream's getting in like 20 minutes. If you want to go, you can go. I'm not forcing you to stay here. I just appreciate that you even showed up. Well, next to the choice, our latest axe design. When the swarm of customers eventually dispersed, Blacksmith walked over to me, smiling broadly. You saved my skin. You want to show off a weapon? You gotta use it, right? Complimented her passion and her courage and her bit of sales techniques, and she grew flustered. Now, I'm not really doing this for thrill commerce. I need the money. Got something I need to get back. Anyway, who cares about that? Name's Volta, and I am the boss here at the smithy. Well, I mean, the only one who works here, so yeah. Anyway, take this as a token of my thanks. I don't just make weapons, you know, I upgrade them. The material I just gave you is used to do just that. You need more to upgrade a weapon, you know where to find me. After my preparations went to meet Girl, he was waiting for me. Good, you're here. The situation has changed. Diane and Natalie have reached the facility by now, yet if you hear a word from them, something likely happened. We're going after them. I'm just gonna nod. Let us make haste. Burning green, deep. Alright, they got vampire opals. Oh, I must have collected quite a few of them from my other characters. But yeah, I like Vampire Opal because 10% of the damage dealt returns as HP. We came across what we were looking for not too far from town. While at first glance seemed to be empty ruin, Grohl informed me that Aswad built a laboratory inside. However, it appeared we weren't the only ones interested in it. The interest must be hidden around here somewhere. Go get searching. I nodded and searched the area for a long bang sound of a woman's voice. Oh, I just don't get it. It got to be here somewhere. Like here, yeah, tell. Or here, ha, yeah. What is she, Link? You there, what are you doing? Who are you? Can't you see I'm busy? It's not safe here. Leave now. Thanks for the advice, but I have business here. Ignoring Rush, continue to inspect your room's wall. How many times must I tell you, fool? Who you calling fool? The name's Sung Mi Na! Don't know who you are, but you're looking for a fight, you got one. If I lose, I'll leave. Deal? Sung Mi Na raised your weapon. Grohl shook his head, looked over at me. Okay, I should leave this one to you, Oracle. I only kill outsiders. Oh, you meaning that all I do is kill? All Oracle does is kill? What a rude fellow.
Battle 1. Fight!
Really? Ha! Ring out!
Battle 2. Fight!
You're finished! Leave here! It's time! You're finished!
Back her in the head instead of my blade, because I can do it.
3. Fight!
You're finished! It's time! Here you go! Tadia! Leave here! Scatter! Here you go! It's time! Be gone!
Ha! Got you that time.
Crumble! Cease!
You lost. Now leave. Sniff. Oh. Come on, Oracle.
Your soul surges in your body.
No, I never checked the weapon shop. No. Okay, if you're still up, how about this? After this next match, I'm just gonna end the stream because it's only you in here anyway. And I got a notification that Elder Scrolls Online Tamriel updated. I don't even play that game. But anyway, alright man. Hook, line, and sinker. Though we had found the ruins where Dion and Natalie were trapped, a swarm of Malfestid stood between us and our missing companions. We only managed to get inside. here. I sense an evil coming from the other side of this wall. There's a sign that Natalie passed through here. We're going in. Walk down the dimly lit passages, walls damp and stone floor wobbling with each step. The place clearly had seen better days. It appears experiments were performed here. However, I see nothing of import. Is that you, sir? Suddenly, Dion's muffled voice rang from behind a wall. Dion, are you alright? Yes, sir. Natalie is with me. Careful, there's plenty of malfested roaming around. Intruder detected. Seize them. To my surprise, a horde of malfested. Master Aswell will want them. These people, Aswell did this to them. They're dangerous. Do not worry about us. Flee while you can. Wow. Dang, I'm out of water anyway. Dang, they actually gave me some lower level opponents and I just mow through them. You're gonna pay for that. And I win. Our job is done here. Sir, Hunter revealed feet to me malfested. They have been exterminated, that's all you need to know. Now tell me what happened. We found suspicious documents, but malfested ambush is mystifying. We actually triggered some sort of trap. A wall dropped down and locked us in here. The room must have been served as a prison because there's no way open door from within. Two of you in there? That might help. It's too dark to see anything clearly, but we found nothing when we searched the room earlier. We all found facing me. Let's go ahead and open it from the outside. This place uses a lab. That room likely served a number of purposes. Function as a holding cell or sealed experiment chamber. They needed to open it eventually. A switch must be nearby. We split up to search. A few minutes later, Grawl pointed to part of the floor looking closer. Miss owns a different color from the others. After a quick press, the wall rose to reveal Dion and Natalie. Sir, please forgive us for our failure. We are most grateful for your help. However, you should have just left us behind. In less context with us, you suspected we fell into a trap. It would have been more appropriate to prioritize pursuit of Aswell and call in a rescue party from the headquarters to find us. Natalie, you got too far. Sir, your judgment is often clouded when it comes to Aswell, is it not? Our mission is to defeat Aswell, everything else is secondary. Furthermore, you're a valuable resource, it'd be illogical to leave you behind. Suddenly the building shook violently and the floor collapsed. How do they expect us to read? What the? Get on. Ah, my neck. Anyway, I could just do this read thing, but I'm not. I'm just gonna end the stream here so you can get to bed. is. Thanks for attending. Anybody watching this on YouTube later, thanks for watching. I miss doing these streams. I'll try to get back to them as soon as I can. Everybody, have a good night. Oh, Mario out. Wrong one.